Today, we're diving into Amitav Ghosh's Gun Island. It weaves together myth, migration, and our changing planet. The whole story starts with this puzzle, pulling a book dealer into a massive global mystery. Our protagonist, Duin, who's all about logic, stumbles on this myth in India's flooded Sundarbans. He's just doing research, right? But it turns into this epic quest, following the legend's trail west. The myth basically yanks him out of his quiet life, forcing him to face a very present past. So he lands in LA, which is choked by wildfire smoke. And that's where things get really weird. For Dean, the line between this ancient story and what's on the news every night just vanishes. But then an Italian friend, Cinta, figures out a linguistic puzzle that changes everything. Turns out, the myth isn't about guns, it's about Venice. Gun Island is actually a place in Italy. So off he goes to Venice, right into the human heart of all these connected crises. And you won't believe it, the myth's threads start connecting continents and people in wild ways. Through their stories, Dean sees the brutal, heartbreaking reality of modern human trafficking. Get this, one migrant sends 30% of his tiny income to the family of a friend who was lost. The ancient legend is suddenly a perfect parallel for today's refugee crisis. It's stunning. And it's not just people on the move. Dean finds a venomous spider way outside its normal habitat. The snake goddess from the myth suddenly feels like a metaphor for nature itself fighting back. All these strange happenings in the book? Yeah, they're symptoms of a planet in serious trouble. The book draws this clear line from a goddess's wrath to climate change, from one merchant to millions. It all builds to this one moment. A refugee boat is lost at sea, and everyone has to help. So myth, migration, and climate change all collide, right there on the Mediterranean Sea. And as they approach, the sea just lights up. It's this incredible, almost supernatural moment. This is the novel's core message. It's all connected. Myth, migration, climate, us. All of it. Gun Island is saying you can't understand these crises if you look at them one by one. The book suggests these ancient stories hold real wisdom for how we can navigate our world now. So Gun Island leaves us thinking, are these old stories just tales, or are they actually warnings for our future?